Is it just the semis, the chips, the whole of tech, or is it the whole of this market?
Well, so the utility names that have been really the ones in the firing line for people buying right now have been the ones that are more IPPs, that are more independent producers, that have the ability to really lean into the AI theme, and that's really brought the entire utility market up. I actually think this is one of the sweet spots of the markets. Utilities have been under-owned for a very long time throughout most of last year. They've underperformed pretty significantly. I think now with rates starting to peak and with the Fed likely starting to cut at least towards the latter part of this year, utilities look really attractive. That said, yes, if Nvidia goes down today, the whole market's going down. I think that that's probably a short-term dip, and you likely buy, because right now it's just about playing the expectations of the rollout of the next chip and the GPU for Nvidia versus what we know is going to be a very strong earnings picture over the next couple of years for the company.
I'm hoping Jensen Huang actually clarifies how you pronounce the name, because I hear people say Nvidia and I hear people say Nvidia, and it would be very nice for me to decide which one we're actually going to be talking about. You're talking about industrial policy fueling some of these ideas in terms of utilities, in terms of just industrial stocks more generally. Has that trade basically been played in the U.S.? And now it's really outside of this country that you're seeing new industrial policy put into place and not yet fully priced?
So the first answer is no, it has not been fully priced in the U.S. yet. With respect to the utility usage, the power usage, the water usage that's going to be needed to fuel the AI revolution that the U.S. is envisioning, it's going to require a lot more infrastructure and build out into really the picks and the shovels of the AI trade. Who's going to be providing the grid lines, the power lines, the water for the cooling? All of that, I think, is still very early stages. That said, while the U.S. at least has some focus on this sort of industrial policy going forward, you look at Europe and you look at outside of the U.S. and we're in very, very early stages. So I think we are likely to see a lot more investment and a lot more focus from a government side in terms of being able to provide the infrastructure in order to fuel the revolution that AI is coming.